Welcome to Move with Ajam. I'm Ajam. Thank you for joining my class. Today we are in beautiful Joshua Tree National Park, and today is all about grounding. We're gonna find our roots and our foundation. Yesterday I was sitting here and I was like, this is perfect theme for the class. I'm inspired by these beautiful boulders and prehistoric trees around me. If you're ready, grab your mat and let's begin. Okay, so we're gonna start with the core awareness and the breath awareness. So just take a moment to find your breath. Just a couple of minutes we'll be here. You can sit in Seiza, like I'm sitting hero pose, or if it's not easy for you, you can always pick the cross-legged basic seated position. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or you can find a spot in front of you and just soft gaze toward the point. And rest your hands on your knees and find your breath. Maybe we need to roll our shoulders back to open the chest and open the shoulders. Maybe first you need a couple of deep breaths here. And then let go of your breath. Allow your breath to find on its pattern. Now invite your awareness to your navel, the abdominal area. And with each out breath, feel this little pulling in sensation here on your navel while you're keeping your chest wide and open. And whenever you feel ready, open your eyes. Okay, so as we said, root, we really want to, especially in the seated postures and on the standing postures, we will really anchor our feet down on the ground. But while I was sitting, I really want you to feel your sit bones. You are sitting on the sit bones directly. Maybe you need to remove the flesh side to side and backward. And we start with the upper body circle. So while you're pushing your hips and the legs down to the ground, maybe you can place your hands in, you can extend your arms here, especially when you come back. So we're gonna bend the elbows while we're leaning forward. I want you to feel your shoulder blades behind and your arms, and you're pressing your legs down and the hips down. It's kind of like when you come forward, a flat back you will feel, and when you go back, a little rounding on the back, on your middle back. And the belly in, belly up. It's kind of like a cat cow, but it's a little bit different. We're definitely awakening the spine and the back line of our body. And we're gonna change the direction from, if you start from left to right now, it's time to do right to left. Always breathing, synchronizing the breath with the movement. Doesn't matter which in, which out, like how you link the breath to the movement. Just keep breathing. One more round here. Perfect. We continue with the double pigeon. So first, keep the left shin on the ground and the right shin over the left. Ideally, you want to keep the right toes flexed here. And we're gonna lean forward. So you tilt in the pelvis, push in the hips backward, and come in over your shins here. You can place your hands, your elbows on your shins, or you can place your hands on the floor in front of you. Just a couple of breaths here. Why we want to flex our toes here? Because we want to keep the right leg active. And just breathing through the nose, in and out. Feeling a nice stretch on the right side. You may feel your right hip, your right hamstring. Take a moment to dive in the posture and focus on the sensations. Nice. And we're gonna come slowly back up. Switch the sides. Now the right shin on the ground, stack the left over the right, and the left toes flexed. You can also keep your right toes flexed too. And again, we're gonna tilt the pelvis. We want to keep the navel in. We want to keep the posture active as possible. And again, you can place the elbows. Even you can maybe support your head here while you keeping your hands on your forehead. Nice and deep breaths. Beautiful feeling on the left side. And we're gonna come back up, unravel the posture, and come into all fours, hands on the knees. From hands on the knees, we're gonna walk the hands forward. We're going to puppy pose. So keep the hips over the knees, more or less, and walk your hands further and drop the chest down to the ground. So if you want to keep it active, the posture, you can press the hands down towards the ground and arms so that you're not putting the elbows, the forearms down. You're keeping them lifted. Chin or forehead on the ground. And if you feel too much tension in the shoulders, you can always widen the gap in between the hands. Just allow your chest to go down towards the ground. A really nice openness you're feeling. A little curve on the lower back. While we're opening our shoulders. You're feeling your middle back. Maybe slowly getting closer and closer to the ground with the breath. Beautiful. Press the hands, keep pressing, and lift the chest first up. And then walk the hands backward. I'm all sandy here today. Alright, and come to the all fours again. Just take a couple of breaths while you're keeping the spine in neutral position. Beautiful. And from here, we're gonna lift the knees off the floor. Hover the knees, push the heels back. You're stretching from the crown of the head all the way to your heels or soles of your feet. Feeling a little tension in between your legs. Activating the core as you're pulling the navel in, supporting the lower back here. One more breath. Remember, we're grounding, finding our roots. Beautiful. Knees down. Rest here, just a breath, one breath. Great. We're gonna hover the knees again. And this time, we're gonna take the hips back and up for first downward facing dog. We want to press the heels down, even if they're not touching. That's fine. I just want you to, especially lift the toes off the floor here and press the pad of your feet. And you're gonna feel more activation and more stretch in your hamstrings. Your hands are firmly pressing. And now drop the toes down again, finding the nice length and stretch on your back. Nice. Now we're gonna lift the head and look in between the hands. We're gonna lift the right leg up. So it's not three-legged dog. We want to keep it hip height. So you're pushing the heel, not the heels, the toes this time, because we're pointing the toes back. And just hold it here. With the next out breath, we're going to bring the knee towards the chest and slowly step forward. Okay, so as we talk about root, I want you to feel the weight on the right foot and the left leg. So you are stretching through the left leg and you're grounding through the right foot and the right leg here. Hands on the floor, maybe coming onto fingertips. Breathing, nice open chest here. We don't want to collapse on the right leg. You're still finding your length through your whole body. Nice. Hands down. And now we're going to take the foot slightly out as we're bringing the left foot next to the left hand. And you're turning the toes in, heels slightly out. We're going to keep the hands on the floor. Extend the legs and drop the head down. Are you feeling your anchoring your feet down? You're feeling the strength on your legs? Beautiful. We're gonna come to halfway. Inhale. Belly still in. We always drawing the belly in to activate our core here. And then keeping the left hand on the ground. Now you're planting your left hand down and extending the right arm up towards the ceiling. A nice twist here. Both legs straight. Maybe lean and slide forward as you anchor in the heels down. Beautiful. One more breath. Right hand down and the left arm up. Both legs straight. Remember, strong legs. It's like tree, the trunk of the tree. One more breath. Both hands on the ground. Nice. We're gonna drop the hips down, only halfway, extend the arms forward. It's like squat position. I want you to press the other edge of your feet out to the sides as you're activating your inner arch and the toes constantly pressing down. Looking down, arms stretched forward, belly in. Always active core here. Perfect. And we're gonna grab the opposite elbows as we're stretching the legs and we're bringing the chest towards our thighs. Keep breathing. Maybe slightly swinging from side to side here. As stretching the upper back, middle back, maybe slightly getting closer to your mat. And hands on the ground. Press the hands firmly down, lifting the chest up halfway. We're gonna come all the way up with the straight arms. Hands together, rooting the feet down, arms down finally, and bring the feet together or hip distance. Perfect. Okay, are we feeling our legs a little bit? Let's do one more flow here, and we're gonna focus on another leg strength. Inhale, lifting the arms up, looking towards the thumbs, lifting the core up. Remember, always open chest and lift the core, activate core, active core. And exhale, we're gonna go all the way down, fold forward. Inhale, halfway, step the right leg back. Nice. Very gentle land. And this time, we keep in the left leg, left knee band, and the fingertips on the ground. Remember the first, what did we do? We were trying to stretch our body from the crown of the head all the way to the right heel. Breathing. Nice. Hands on the ground. How did we come here? You remember? We came here from downward dog. First, keeping the leg, the hip height, and then left foot down, downward dog. Just a little bit more stretch, finding your roots, your foundation. With the next in breath, lean forward, bring the weight on your wrists. Come to plank pose. And we're gonna go down all the way to chaturanga. Keeping the elbows bent. Slightly lean forward, come onto your toes. And your shoulders pitching forward and pressing your fingertips all the way down. Pointing the toes. Fingertips on the ground. We're gonna lift the chest. Baby cobra. Curving the lower back here. Open chest, open shoulders. One more breath. Hands on the ground, planted. Tuck the toes under. Push yourself back up to plank pose. Nice, pressing the heels back. Hands firmly pressing, pushing the floor away. Shoulders a little bit up, belly in. All right, we're going to Vasisthasana, side plank from here. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna first turn on we're gonna put your feet and turn. We come onto the other edge of our left foot first. And maybe right foot over the left or left foot in front of the left. So this is one version. We can stay here or we can a little bit increase the challenge and the feet stack on top of each other. And the right arm, up. And from here, maybe we can try to lift the right leg up. Breathing. One more breath. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to three-legged dog. Nice. Bend the right knee, open the hips, bringing the right foot to the left side, opening the hips here. Maybe chest turning towards the right side. Belly in, remember active core. Back to three-legged dog. Right knee forward, right foot down. First, low lunge here. And now we come into high lunge. Remember, you are rooting down through your right foot. Back to the plank. Let's take Vinyasa all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. And plank pose again. And downward dog. From here, what did we do last time? We're gonna roll onto right foot this time. And remember your version. Pick one and find very steady posture here. Maybe lifting the left leg up. Good effort. Both hands on the ground. And three-legged dog. We're gonna extend, we're gonna bend the left knee and opening the left hip. Turning the chest, a little twist here. Three-legged dog again. This time, left foot forward. First slow lunge. And high lunge. The left foot rooting down. Both hands on the ground. Step back to plank pose. And downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Okay, we're going to standing split. I want you to anchor your right foot firmly and then fingertips first on the ground. Use a little bit more momentum. Lift the left leg up. And from here, either you can keep your feet on the ground or maybe right hand catching the right ankle and stay here. Or for full pose, you can grab the right ankle with the left hand as well. And you're rooting down. Remember, strong core, strong leg. Both hands on the ground, or maybe not. And land the left foot softly down. Arms out. Nice. We're gonna turn to the left. Twist. Back to center. To the right. Twist. Back to center. Hands down. Back to high plank. Let's take Vinyasa. All the way down to Chaturanga. Maybe this time you try an upward dog and head up. And back to downward dog. Nice. Left leg up. And left foot forward. You know where we're going. You know what you need to do. Just use a little bit of momentum. Right leg up. Slowly. First finding your ground, your foundation, your balance. And then trying. A little bit more. Pushing the limits. Always good. With the respect to boundaries. Nice. You know your body, you know yourself. Hands down or not. Right foot back. Are you breathing? Inhale in the middle. Exhale, let's start with the right this time. Inhale back. Shoulders squeezed behind. Exhale left. And just stay here. Maybe arms out. Up. Hands down. Back to high plank. Chaturanga. Your fingers are firmly pressing down. It's really important. And your palms going down. Upward dog. If you do an upward dog, puff the chest out. Open the shoulders. Roll shoulders open. And the top of your feet is pressing down. Downward dog. Take a moment and get deeper in the posture. Catch your breath again. Look in between the hands. We're gonna jump through, or you can step through. If you wanna jump, we're gonna keep the hands on the ground. Maybe fix slowly, slightly closer, bending the knees, keeping the knees towards the chest, closer, hop, feet on the ground, And now sit down, stretch the legs. If you want to step through, easier, we're just gonna step 1 foot forward and cross the feet, keeping the hips as high as possible, and lift and dropping the hips down, knees still closer to your chest, and find a soft sit here. Well done. Straight legs. Okay, we're cooling down. Let's stretch these hamstrings. So this posture is one of my favorite. We're gonna bring the right leg in half lotus. And we're gonna wrap the right arm behind, around our waist. If you can catch the right big toe. If you cannot, just hold the hand close to your waist, the left side. And with first, remember finding our foundation, rooting down your hips, finding the length through the spine from the crown of the head, you're stretching, flexing the left toes. And with the next out breath, you're gonna bend over the left leg. Gaze forward. Chest still open. We're not rounding, not collapsing. One more breath here. And inhale, come back. Extend the right leg. The same posture, the same alignment, everything is the same, but the feeling may be different. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back up. Both legs straight. And come to cross-legged or seiza. Let's close these eyes and see how you feel. How you feel. Can you distinguish your feelings and your sensations? Can you see the difference before and after the practice? Are you feeling more grounded? More rooted? Slowly go back to your breath. You can bring your hands in front of your chest. And take a moment to feel this appreciation towards your practice, your breath, your body. And bow your head towards your heart with gratitude. Inhale, lifting the head up. And open your eyes. Thank you for joining my class. It was an honor and joy to practice with you. And sun is about to set. See you in the next class. Take care.